So we'll look at the service procedure for an Alpha InTec2. This is a 25XE model, but the same principles would apply to the other boilers in the range. The first thing we'll do is isolate the power and shut off the gas supply to the boiler, the gas tap underneath. And we'll remove the casing. There's two further screws for the front casing. The control cover drops down 2 pinch points here, and from here you can access the condense trap, which you recommend is removed and cleared out and just refilled with water before you put the trap back in to make sure no products of combustion can escape. We recommend you remove the ignition and detection electrode. Once you've removed the ignition electrode, it can be cleaned with abrasive paper or wire wool or similar. It can be cleaned, and you can check the spark gap here is approximately 5 mil, and just check for general condition. And when this is replaced, the gasket should be renewed, and the two retaining screws here should be securely tightened to make sure there's no escape of flue gases. Okay, just in here. There's no requirement to clean inside the heat exchanger unless an airflow test comes back with more than a 60% reduction. And the airflow test is carried out on the flue gas test points here and here with a differential manometer with a nominal reading of 1.3 millibar unless somebody's taken an initial reading and written it in the manual. If you have less than 60% of that first reading, so on 1.3 millibar, that would be, if you were down around 0.8 millibar, it would suggest that the heat exchanger should be removed and cleaned out, and that's a separate procedure. Following that, once the boiler's cleaned and put back together, we'd recommend it's put into engineer's test mode, and flue gas analysis is taken to check the correct CO2 percentage at high and low fire, and the flue gas test point is on top of the boiler here.